All right, peace, family. This is Minister Kojo Shishabaz. Okay, so you are interested in learning about nationality and how to start the process, right? So, to kind of simplify and streamline this so that you don't have to necessarily schedule a consultation unless something is not clear on the instructions, right? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen so that you can see exactly what you're going to have to do, right? I know that there is a video that people download, but in case you don't get a chance to download it, we will share a couple of screens so that you can get the necessary of clarity. Let me see, where are you? Man, there's a whole nother page. Let me see. No, not that. Man, I wish I could find it. Sorry, y'all. This shouldn't even take me this long, but some odd reason it is. Uh, Let me just share this one. All right. So y'all see my screen. You're gonna go here. I know you're like, oh, where do I find? So the first step that you're going to do is you're gonna fill out the intake. Very important. You go here. You go to ARNA IPA registration. It pulls up this. Before you click on book consultation, before you do that, fill out the intake, which is right here. Right? Click on that. It's going to take you to this page as it loads up. And then you'll see the ARNA Nationality intake. Whether you're doing IPA or ARNA, either way, it's fine. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. You fill out the information. Please, please, please put your full mailing address. Do not put half. Do not put 1/3. Do not put none. You won't even be allowed to put none. Put the full mailing address so that we can get it to you correctly and efficiently without missing documents, missing stuff, because that does cost money, right? And the other thing that I want to make sure that you harp on and really think about is the purpose of why you're joining ARNA. It's very important. It has to be something that is your why, because this is a journey that you're going on and that you're going to discover just who you are and reading the book of you, which you'll learn more about in other videos, right? But the other thing that I want to point out is that if you don't know what you want to select as a name, here's another place where you can get the assistance, right? I'm going to share this. She Wave Clinic, okay? You can go to services, and what you do is you're going to fill out the cosmology intake. It's going to pull up another screen, and then you're going to put your information here, and then you're going to select you want a name reading, right? Now, if you want both, you want a little bit of cosmology inside, and you want the name reading, we can do that as well. But if you want a detailed one, that is a different service. But for simplicity and for purposes, just fill it out, click it, submit it, and then once you do that, you can either pay the fee here on the Shewave Clinic, or you can pay it. Let me see if I can find it. So go to store. Um, and then you go to cosmology name, and then you pay for it, $50. Or you could do it here as well. So let me show you, so that way there's no confusion. Boom, 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 boom. You could go scroll down. You could do cosmology, and then boom, you can do a basic report um, with the name reading. But if you want cosmology inside with the session, meaning me spending time with you for at least an hour explaining what is in the report, that's $100 worth of service, right? So keep that in mind, right? So after you do that, you got in the name, you got the report, update the intake with your Aboriginal status or your Aboriginal name that you selected, right? Once you do that, now you're ready to go to the next step, which is the rites of passage videos, right? You're gonna go here. You're going to watch all these. Some of you like, well, where do I find the playlist of it? It's right here, right? And just in case you don't know what channel this is on, this is the YouTube channel. If you put the at 1793, you'll find this channel of ARNA, which that's where the rites of passage videos are on. Okay. You're going to watch all these videos and then you're going to take the exam. It's going to pull this up. What you need to do is you need to make sure that you fill this out, you make it 80 or better. Once you do that, you're going to forward either Shabazz Associates or Hawab DFW, whichever one you came through. And that's the other thing I'll show you as well is Hawab DFW as well as another place to go to. Right, this is the local jurisdiction area website, so we can service you. Doesn't really matter, right? So you go here, ARNA IPA intake. You fill out the intake right here. The registration form pops up this window, right? So before you even pay, before you even do anything, you're filling out, we're following instructions and procedures, right? Then you can take the exam as well for the rites of passage right here. And if you're like, okay, well, where's the rites of passage video here? You go here, you scroll down, and actually you go here, rites of passage. Boom, easy enough. You'll play it. It'll go through the playlist, right? And then if you forget, you can download the manuals. Then you can take the exam right here, right? So hopefully that makes sense. And then once you've done all that, you've gotten the 80 or better, then you're going to go back here, or you could go here, right? You could scroll down and click join ARNA, right? And then you can pay for the nationality right here, right? So here's another place where we go over the protocols of what the process is, right? And it says, watch the videos, take the exam, fee must be paid afterwards, right? We'll mail in the documents with the credentials and stuff like that. And then just participating in local jurisdictions, right? That's the idea, right? And you'll see the videos laid out here and things of that nature, right? So hopefully that makes sense on that aspect of it. Now, the other thing that we want to be aware of is that it takes roughly 2 weeks or so to get your stuff. It may be quicker, maybe a little bit longer, and we may ask for an extension for 1 week. But usually you'll get it within 2 weeks, right? So that's one thing. Trying to think of what else that you need to know. And that's basically how to get started with the process. Maybe you're like, okay, how does this work? What do I do? What do I need to do? All you need to do really is download these documents, right? Download these documents, the protocol manual, the ARNA Constitution, read it, study it, download the Aboriginal, the Lost Heritage, download that book. It comes with the purchase, and you're good to go. Read those things, okay? And if you still have questions on just the process of how it works, let us know. We'll gladly be able to assist you. All right. Peace, family.